we barely even touched our topic. I just talked about my emotions, dude. At this point,
We just talked about a video we saw.
yeah, dude. Okay, so yeah,
just our views on a video,
bro. Back to my thing, dude. Like, you could be like, you could have integrity. Like, okay, I have millions and billions of dollars. That doesn't mean that you fell in love with the material world. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
It's what you do with that money
right.
to tell you
100%.
what you did with it. If you're buying women, you're buying cars, you're buying guns, you're buying all this, and you're not spending any money on your family, you're not spending any time with your family, you're not spending any of the money on the poor, the mandatory charity you have to give in one of the pillars in Islam, you're not giving any of like the voluntary charity, you're not praying your 5 times a day, you're doing all of this, you're prideful. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
But let's say you make $1 billion. Let's say you have a nonprofit organization, you give charity, you help the poor people out. Your family loves you because they see you all the time.
Right.
Like Andrew Tate, for example, right? When he explains when he was in jail, anytime he had like this phone time in this 5 minutes, he made sure everything was paid for.
Yeah.
Even his girl asked, like, you're in jail, but why am I sitting in a private jet with roses in my lap? It's because I want to take care of you. I don't care about myself.
Yeah.
That's how you have to think as a man.
Yeah, being selfless is one of the things you really need to be as a man. Just make sure everything around you is everyone and everything around you is taken care of.
Yep.
I don't care if it's, $5 to go get you a drink at the gas station.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, take care of people. I think that's what I feel like a lot of people nowadays, like,
stingy is the word I would use.
Yeah, a lot of people are stingy. I never understood that. Like, even me, like, I count my pennies, bro. Like, I know exactly what I got.
Right.
Like Andrew Tate said, if you know exactly how much you got, you don't got a lot. So I'm 19
I
years
agree
old.
100%.
I don't got a lot.
Right.
So, but like whatever I can, I give out. Like there was one time I remember I was in Chicago, and there's this violinist guy. He was right on the river.
Yep.
By Trump on Michigan Avenue by Trump Tower.
Right.
And I remember he was just playing songs, right? And then I was with a group of buddies at the time who I do not associate myself with because they're just bad people.
Right.
Just in general, just bad people.
Yep.
And not even for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I
so one of the people was like, "Oh, can you play this song?" It's like, all right, I'll try and do that. And he played the song to perfection, bro.
Wow.
So we left, turned around, gave that man $40.
Dub.
Walked away. He's like, "Oh, thank you so much, man." I was like,
"Thank you.
Do you, bro?
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing."
Yeah.
So and then I leave, right? And then later that day, we're almost headed back to the train station to come back.
Right.
And we stop at a grocery store and there's a homeless guy right outside the grocery store.
Yep.
So give that man $40 cash.
Dub.
I was like, I hope this dude don't buy no heroin, no crack, no BS.
It's all about the intention, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, whatever's gonna get you through the night, dude. Whatever's gonna keep you fed. Whatever's gonna keep you warm. Because it was cold at the time.
Yep.
And like them Chicago winters, bro.
Oh, bro, they hit.
They hit, bro. And you think it hit for us, bro.
Especially by the lake.
Imagine homeless people.
Yeah.
So I mean, if it buys you an extra blanket to keep you warm, if it buys you a nice, bunch of hot chocolate, keep you warm at night, whatever, like
whatever you
like,
need
just go do it. But I mean, he didn't look like a druggie, so
true. But I mean, dude, so like another thing, like I noticed, like it's another saying. Like I have all these sayings that I get from people. Yeah. And I don't know, they always like certain ones always stick to me. There's one that talks about, okay, so like it's not my quote. I'll never say it's my quote, but I heard it from somebody. Yes, word. But yeah, so basically what the quote says is, okay, so like when you look at society now, right? There's no masculine men anymore.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are waking up and becoming more masculine men again. So the saying of the difference between a masculine man and just like a child or like just a boy is the word "I'll take care of it," or like the words "I'll take care of it." No matter what the situation is, if you say the words "I'll take care of it" without even thinking about it, that makes you a man, because you will take care of that problem and that scenario right then and there.
Yeah,
you will nip it in the bud, one might say. But
that's fire.
It's because, like, think about it, right? If your girl got a problem, let's say, oh, like, the bill is not paid for, our electricity's off, I'll take care of it.
Yep.
Who else is gonna take care of it? Who else is supposed to?
Right.
It's your job.
Right.
Take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you say, "Oh, woe is me. I spent all my money on gambling." Oh no, you wanted to go out, so that's on you.
Mm-hmm.
So now we got to live without electricity because you wanted to go out. No, I'll take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
That's how you got to think as a man. If you put yourself in these stressful situations, like no, I'm going to emphasize this as much as possible. If you're young, even if you're old, put yourself in these stressful situations as much as possible.
Yeah.
Because it's going to help you prepare yourself to when you have to take care of other people. Because when you can't take care of yourself, who makes you think that you can take care of somebody else? Yeah. Or even 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, however many you have in your family. So that's how you have to think about it. Is if you, like, for example, if you can't even go to the gym yourself, okay? I still struggle with it, but I'm just saying.
Same.
If you can't go to the gym yourself, what makes you, who are you to tell somebody to go to the gym?
Right.
It's the same, okay? Now use that same analogy. Now you go to real life. You just spent all your money on, McDonald's or whatever. We're boycotting, but still. Let's say we spent all
Wait,
of
why are we
money
boycotting McDonald's?
because they send money to Israel. They
I
feed
didn't know that.
they feed IDF forces.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So we boycott McDonald's, right? So back to so we buy, like, you buy something from, like, fast food, right?
Yeah.
That's your main priority, is to buy fast food even though you can get something cheap.
Right.
Now you're behind on rent.
Yeah.
Whose fault is it?
Right.
Who are you to tell your significant other that it's their fault if you spent it on this stuff? Now you got to get another job. As a traditional man, I would never tell my woman to get up and get a job if she doesn't have to.
No.
I'll take care of it to the best of my, if I have to work 90 hours, I will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take care of it.
Yep.
I will take care of it. You don't need to worry about a thing. I'll take care of it. That's how you have to think.
Would you stop your woman if she wants to get a job?
No.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
I wouldn't either.
In our religion.
Well, that's for everybody.
Yeah, right.
Cucks,
yeah. So if you're a cuck in our religion, is when you show your wife off to other men.
Oh, yeah.
That's what a cuck is.
Yeah, cuckold.
Exactly.
Yeah,
right?
no, I get it. That's
what
everybody.
a dayuth, the Arabic version of a cuck is a dayuth.
Dayuth? Okay.
Yes. So if I would what I classify as a dayuth is if I'm showing my girl off. Hey, look at my girl. She's so bad.
Yeah.
That's a dayuth. So, like, she can
I
have
understand why you think of it like
she
that.
can have an Instagram account. She can have Snapchat. She can have TikTok. But she cannot show her face on the TikTok. She can only show her Snapchat. Like, she can only show her face and on Instagram and Snapchat to people we know.
So what if she, like, puts your dog?
Oh, whatever. Whatever. Okay, go ahead. Post my dog. 100K views, whatever. But if it's like, if she's posting herself, like, doing makeup tutorials and it's only to girls, whatever.
That's one thing that I'll always do my best as a father, future father. I'll never ever do is, oh, here, nanny. All right, cool. Now me and the wife can go to dinner.
Right.
Oh, me and the wife could go meet some friends. Here, just kids, have fun with the nanny. I can't do that.
No,
bro. I will never do that. I would so much rather stay at home, watch a Christmas movie with the kids and my wife, sipping hot chocolate with the dog laying down next to us. I would
sounds cliche, but that's the dream.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Like, as a man,
that's the dream.
As a man, like, having to, I mean, in the future, I'm gonna be going out doing whatever I got to do, right? So that's what I want. I want to just go home and relax with my family that I wasn't able to see for 8+ hours of my day already.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
When I wake up in the AM, everybody's still gonna be sleeping. When I get back, everybody's gonna be exhausted. Shit, I am too.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to chill with y'all, watch a Christmas movie.
Exactly, bro.
Like,
exactly.
I don't understand. Like, I would never. I don't know. Because, like,
hold on. I do get the scenario of, like, okay, I gotta go work. Your mom has to go do an overnight. We need the money. Can you please take care of my kids? And it's a nanny or whatever. I get that scenario. Yeah. That's an exception. But once again, the exception doesn't make the freaking rule.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can have exceptions to every single rule, but it doesn't make the freaking rule.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So, like, yeah, your example, I agree with.
Yes.
If there absolutely has to be a nanny because we're just...
that's what I'm saying.
Everything, like, money's tight. We got to work these extra hours. Nanny, watch kids.
Right.
All right. Be back in 2 hours.
Yeah, there you go.
So, like, but what I don't really care for is, like... but here's also the other thing is, like, I believe in, like, husband and wife time. I
Mhm.
believe in
I agree too.
that, like that,
That dynamic,
that dynamic, like enclosed,
Mhm.
like experience together.
intimate
But
relationship.
I will never leave my kids with a nanny.
Mhm.
It'll always be
Drop them off at honestly,
at a
drop them
family
off
members.
family members.
Yes.
Yes, I
That's
agree.
that's what my brother does, bro.
100,000%.
Yeah.
If I need to do the husband and wife time,
Yeah.
because I firmly believe that you need to have time with your wife.
It's your significant other over the kids.
Yeah,
That's how it's supposed to work.
it's supposed to.
Exactly. So like when the kids are just gonna be alone at a certain time because you guys want to do something to strengthen the relationship, renew the love, do whatever you
Do
gotta
what
do.
you got to do. Drop them off at a family members that you trust.
Yo, ma, come over, watch the kids.
Because
Yo,
honestly,
dad, come over, watch the kids.
honestly, my parents, I will say this, like they don't say this like explicitly,
Mhm.
but I will say this: my parents are very excited for me to have a kid.
Yeah.
Because what they want to do is just spoil my kid to a freaking
Yeah,
T,
right.
which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
And so like what I would do is I'd have my parents take care of the kid when
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'll never have it. That's exactly how my brother is.
Mhm.
He will never have a stranger watch their kids.
Yep.
Like, how could you trust them, bro?
yeah, right.
You're
Literally.
paying a stranger who you don't. You're paying somebody you don't trust like that.
Mhm.
Obviously, like if you have that same person come over, it's just trust built and built and built. But
True.
like, I can't just have no random girl coming in and watch my
True.
kids. Like, I can't trust that personally. So I would always have a family member before anybody else is watching my kids.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because then not only that, but it's also strengthening the relationship, with that family member too. So now, like when the kids grow up, oh, I know that family member. Oh yeah, we did this and this together.
Exactly.
So it's only a positive, really. Like if you just have family members.
the more you hang out with more people as a younger kid, the more stronger their bonds are gonna be.
Yeah.
So like that's why I'm really close with like you saw when you went to my family to my family function. I'm so close with everybody.
Oh yeah.
It's because every single person in that house has taken care of me at least once.
Yeah.
At least, or actually, here I'll say this: at least 7 times.
Yeah.
By themselves. That's why I can trust them with everything, and like that's why I'm so close with every single one of them, and I have like my own relationship with each one.
Yeah.
It's like with Unc, for example, right? Me and him be laughing about anything,
Yeah.
bro. Like you saw, bro. We
Yeah.
get competitive over anything, right?
Yeah.
And then me and my aunts, we laugh about any little thing that happens, right? And then
Yeah.
my other family members that like live farther away,
Right.
we can have serious conversations, but then laugh at the same time.
Right.
So it's like just different dynamics are created.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I know. Even now, like obviously I'm 19. I don't want a kid right now,
Right.
but also like, damn, like, do I gotta have kids? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
How do you feel? How many kids do you want?
All right. So honestly, I don't know because like
And if you could choose a gender, are they all boys?
No.
All girls?
No. I do want a daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like it sounds kind of weird, but like even like my friends at school, not like the guy ones, but like my friends that are girls.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call them friends, but like my classmates.
Okay.
They've always said that like you always portray yourself as a good girl dad, if that makes sense.
Mm.
I don't see it, but I'm just saying like I personally
How do you see that in a guy?
I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. But
That's
like
weird.
back to my thing.
I don't know
right?
how you see that, but
Back to my thing. I do definitely want a daughter,
yeah,
regardless. But I don't know how many kids I want.
the wife got to hang out with somebody.
Oh God! But no, honestly, like I want a daughter at least. Like if it's like only kid, I wouldn't mind it being only a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my aspirations of like my kid going to the NFL is gonna go down the drain. But
Yeah.
I mean, but realistically, okay. In perfect world, I would want like 5, 6 kids, 7 kids, 8 kids, as many kids as possible.
That's why. Well, isn't that what you guys want?
It's just a culture thing, dude. Like
yeah.
Every culture just wants like.
I heard Patrick Bet David about the growing Islamic community.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh, why is the Christian population decreasing or at a plateau, and why is the Islamic growing? Because it's like they all want to have kids. Like that's part of the religion. Right?
It's just because like I don't know, the joy that kids bring is so much that like.
Dude, I love my nieces so much.
I want to have like 7, 8 kids, but realistically, 2, 3, 4 max.
Yeah, I always wanted my brother to have a boy, and he has 2 girls. But dude, I freaking love him so much. I have like the cutest videos of him. Yeah, and the oldest one, she loves phones. Yeah, so she'll just like beepity boppity boopity, always on the phone, bro. And it's like she's the cutest freaking baby ever. Dude.
Yeah. I don't know, like there's another saying. There's another saying I saw. on
And I
TikTok.
quote.
And I quote. But so basically what happened is like a man doesn't feel that love for a child until they're born.
Yeah.
So like the first 9 months, they're just like, oh, the wife is tripping.
Yeah.
Oh, the wife, here it goes
Here
again.
we go.
Here we go. She
Yeah.
wants freaking pickles. But then he said, as soon as you have that first contact with that baby, all you want to do.
She wants freaking pickles, bro. I'm sorry, that was so funny, bro. That was out of left field. That's
But yeah, so like literally, so like as soon as you have contact with that baby,
yeah,
you have that feeling like I'm gonna take care of this kid for the rest of my life.
yeah, and
I
you
don't know.
want to do it,
And it's something
Yeah.
that you can't feel until you actually have one.
yeah.
I don't have one, so I don't know. But I'm just saying,
It was,
it's a quote,
and I quote, quote unquote,
quote unquote.
Yeah, but it's a funny story with my dad. It's always like when the whole family's over, like my brother's back here and stuff, and he'd always be like, "Have I ever told you guys the time how I felt about you guys when you guys were born?" Like, yeah, Dad. All right, say it again, whatever.
Yeah.
For like the 120th first time,
Yeah.
and he'll be like, "Yeah, Dane, when you were born, it took me like 4 months or 4 weeks to, fall in love with you and,
Yeah.
appreciate
Right.
you.
Yeah.
But with Dylan, it, as soon as he was born, I loved him instantly."
And I quote.
And I quote. It's like, all right, thanks, Dad. All right,
Yeah.
let's move on to dinner.
Right.
What do we got tonight, Ma? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, that's funny.
It's I mean, it's weird. This is the thing I will say. I watched our podcast back, like
Which one?
chapter 10.
10? What was 10?
Ja Morant, like when gun charges and stuff.
Forgot about that.
Bro, I was watching back compared to like how we talk now, not just the topics itself, but like how we talk now versus what we talked about like before. I want you to watch chapter 10, bro. I want
Chapter
you.
10?
Okay?
I'm gonna pull up.
Because
I'll pull it up right
okay.
now. I'll watch a little clip.
Because one here's the thing. One, disclaimer, you're cleanly shaven.
I'm
Two?
baby faced.
Two, I'm still
Uh-oh.
cussing at the time.
Oh,
Yeah, so like no,
That's a
I
big
swear,
deal.
I
That's a big
swear on my life.
chapter 10.
Actually, I won't do that. I swear to God that when I watched that episode and I heard myself cuss for the first time, I'm like, wait, hold on, that's not true. Did I just say that? I rewind it and I watch it again. I rewind it, watch it again.
I'm drinking a freaking root beer.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
you got the fade, dude.
and I'm like, bro, what am I saying?
Yeah, actually, I'm grabbing a drink too. But so yeah, I got home at like 2:30.
And like, bro,
2:30.
like, bro, I don't understand why we talk like I talk like that. I don't understand it.
So did you start like getting hardcore into Islam at this time or no?
This was before that,
Dude, I was probably up.
and you can hear the way I talk too.
Mine was for sure during COVID. Oh, on the game.
I don't even want to watch this.
It's so
How deep were you in when you
Saturday
swore?
was our
30
first
minutes.
2 game
30?
day.
Let's go to the 30-minute mark.
17K. Yeah. Like exactly. Like go fight an actual gang war at that point. Yeah,
Let's
if you're
see.
actually gonna be
What'd you say?
about that life,
I forgot.
go to like Memphis is the whole city itself is basically like the South Side of Chicago.
It's so weird that like I don't understand why I talk like that, bro.
Yeah, we'll suspend you one game for beating up. Shame on him. Oh, you flashed a gun on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't even. Oh my god, I don't even. That's cringe.
It's so bad because of
And
like
think about we're gonna be another 40 episodes, 30 episodes ahead of this episode,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna look back at this one and be like, "What the hell were we doing?"
it's more about the fact that like how I talk and like how I present myself is different. How you talk and how you present yourself is completely different too.
Yeah,
At first we were like, I don't think people understand that like the age. I was 19.
mm-hmm.
I was 18, I think, in our first episode. I was 18, so I'm 20 now. So like, it sounds like it's only 2-year difference.
You're 20. It's okay. No one has to know, baby girl.
Okay, but yeah, like this like that 2-year difference. This is why I believe in like tracking what you do. So like, no matter what it is, track your progress.
Yeah,
No matter what it is,
reflect.
reflect back.
Yeah,
This is like
yeah,
perfect example. Watch chapter 10, chapter 1 through 15, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah. Just compare this newest episode to our chapter 15, right? Like chapter 15 down. It's because of the fact that like one of the topics we talk about 2, how we present ourselves.
Yeah.
Because at first I thought I was this hood rat.
Yeah, bro. You was looking like this. You was like,
Yeah, I was a freaking hood rat. But yeah, 3 is our posture and like how we talk.
yeah, we're slumped over.
Slumped over, drinking our thing.
non-alcoholic.
Non-alcoholic. But no, it's because like we became comfortable with it and like we've matured and like
Yeah.
understood what we talk about.
That's the thing, though. Like, even when when you do content creation, whatever, and no matter what you talk about, and whether it's a video podcast like we do, or it's you're vlogging or you're streaming a video game, whatever, it's just
Yeah.
like the number one thing is like, oh, how do you sound? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, cause like when you talk, like hearing yourself talk, it's like
disgusting.
yeah, like when you actually go back and watch like how the audio picked up your voice, you're like, oh, I
Mhm.
sound like that. I
Yeah.
talk like that. I'm like, what?
That's the biggest jump you have.
yeah.
I got used to it now.
100%. I mean, after the first video, after I watched that, I was like, "Oh, we messed up on this audio thing.
Mhm.
Like, why are you coming
Yeah.
out of this and I'm
Right.
coming out of this, and
Yep.
why is the frame not
Right.
maxed out?" Like,
Mhm.
I was like, "All right, episode 2, we fixed it."
Right.
I was like, "Bro, after episode 1, after hearing my voice and having however many views, 500 views on that video,
It was disgusting.
I was like, all right, bro, whatever. Got over it.
Yeah.
Time to move on." Obviously, we've improved now since episode 1, 100%.
Right. Yeah.
But
100%.
but even after then, just like being on camera and like
We're more comfortable.
hearing ourselves and stuff talk, like you get over that after episode 1. I've gotten over that.
I didn't get over it for a while. Like,
Bro.
bro, because I remember making the clips and I would just cringe every time I heard myself talk, bro. I'm like, oh my god. And like now I'm more like when I'm more like listening to like not just how I talk, but
Mhm.
like I'm listening for any audio failures. I'm
Yeah.
listening for if there's any delay. If there's
Mhm.
any delay between the video and the audio. If the USB picked it up correctly, or like if we have any problems with the Scarlett or something like that. Because sometimes we'll have like minor mistakes that I'll notice or like you'll notice.
Yeah.
They're very minute that no one else will pick up.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I really notice now is like the certain things, because I'm a perfectionist with this stuff now. Like
Right.
we understand how to have a good podcast.
Yeah. Well,
If-
for us.
for us. Like we understand what works for us.
yeah.
And if it doesn't meet that requirement or higher,
Mhm.
I get mad and I try to fix it.
Yeah.
That's
100%.
why like my clips, usually I'll like look at the clips and like I'll edit it. It takes me like 45 minutes to an hour for each clip because I keep listening to it over and over again to make sure everything's fine.
Damn.
That's why when I said, "Do you hear the same thing I'm hearing?" And it's the
Yeah.
dogs barking in the background.
Yeah.
No one else is gonna notice that.
Yeah. I remember that one clip. I was like,
Yeah.
and I remember I was like scheduling it too.
Mhm.
And I was like, all right, yeah, it's the clip, it's the clip, it's the clip. And it was like running as I was like doing something with settings or something.
Right.
I was like, ain't no way you hear Mitzi in the background, bro. Just
Yeah.
yapping, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, no, that's crazy.
And not even that. Like we used to just upload anytime we wanted.
yeah,
Now we have a certain schedule.
yeah.
Obviously on TikTok you have to.
You have
I
to
just
do
basically
it manually.
honestly I just eyeball it. Like I'll know the time when you post,
Mhm.
like, and then I'll just eyeball it from there.
yeah.
So like let's say I know that we have one coming out Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and one is at 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 9 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
So for those, I'll say, okay, it's at 6. I'll do it around 6:39, 6:37. It's at 7. I'll do it like 6:37.
Yeah.
It's at 9. I'll do it around 11.
Yeah.
So I'll eyeball it, but I have it still at the same time range, because I just eyeball it and see, okay, who's on TikTok right now, what demographic is on right now, what's popping,
Mhm.
basically.
Mm-hmm.
If I see what's popping,
Mhm.
boom, I'm uploading right there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
That's crazy though. 45 minutes from now, I didn't even know that.
what?
For each clip,
Yeah.
edit and shit.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
wild.
it honestly, if I didn't care about our content, it would be done in like 5-10 minutes, because it takes like 2 minutes to cut, then it takes 2 minutes to auto generate,
Yeah.
and then the last 1 minute is just me. The last minute of itself is just uploading it to my computer.
Yeah, because honestly, even like just a regular generated clip set, like
Mhm.
sometimes you have to like, you don't really it'll have a title and like the generated
You
clip
gotta hear it out.
automatically. It's like you gotta hear it out, and then it's like, oh, there's not really any
So, like-
context to anything, so you gotta like
Yeah.
shorten the clip, extend it.
So like the clips for last week, I think
Yeah.
I spent a total of 5 hours.
Yeah.
It's because of the fact that I rewatched the clips back, or not the clips, but the week before, like the Chicago Bears stuff.
Yeah.
I had to rewatch stuff back and then go onto the software, delete stuff, revert stuff, delete stuff, revert stuff. So
Yeah.
then it sounded good, looked good,
Mm-hmm.
and then the actual hour stuff is just more about. I look at the captions. okay, does the green move every time we talk? Does the green move every time we talk?
Mm-hmm.
Bet it does. Is it picking up the yes, okays? Just delete them.
Mm-hmm.
If there's a lot of times when you merge, so like if you do a merge, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like
Mhm.
when I'm talking and then you talk,
Yeah. It
it
switches.
switches.
Yeah.
When you have that merge, it'll have another like 0 point like 2 milliseconds of the same words.
Mm-hmm.
So you just merge the two together.
Mm-hmm.
You just do it every single time.
Mm.
Then you look at, okay, how does the background sound? Okay, the background's a little bad. I'll increase the volume of how we talk. It's gonna sound a little bit louder, but you can't hear the background.
Yeah.
If we're too loud, I lower it and then increase the background noise. Like certain stuff like that. It's just the
Damn.
little things that I pick up
See,
on.
this is why you do the clips, bro. I can't do that.
Yeah, no,
'Cause you be getting.
I'm just a
all that.
perfectionist, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's a
I mean,
bad thing and a good thing.
You gotta be.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yeah, for sure. Because then, if it's not perfect enough, you don't want it. But it's really as good as it can get, you know.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like I have a passion for this.
Oh, 100%.
If you don't have a passion for this, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, for sure.
But
It's actually kind of weird too. Like, obviously, we talked about the whole origin story with this podcast
right,
before, but like, it's always kind of funny that people are like, "Oh, I started doing it because of this," and it's like, "Oh, that's cool." So, why'd y'all start doing the 815 podcast? We just thought about it.
We just thought about it, did it. But like now, we're so technical with stuff. It's because it's so fun to learn about the new stuff.
Yeah,
It's so fun to learn that, okay, we're messing some. Honestly, it sounds bad, but it's so fun knowing that we messed something up.
yeah,
It's because we know that it's not something that we're doing. It's
Yeah.
something that we can fix.
right.
If it's something we can't fix and we're just idiots,
Yeah.
then what are we doing this for?
Right.
So that's why it's so fun. Like, okay, we shouldn't be posting at Tuesday at 5 a.m. Why? Oh, because no one's up at 5 a.m. No one, no, and then like no one's looking at like Wednesdays at 12 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
When is people looking on TikTok? When is people looking on YouTube? It's the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
What time in the weekends? Like Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. The
Yeah.
nights.
Yeah.
Okay, looks like we got something going. So then that's when we're like, all right, bet this is when we figure it out. I don't think people understand how much work we put into this. Like,
Yeah.
we have our business meetings, some might say, like our text messages.
Yeah.
We text 24/7.
Oh yeah.
Like, honestly, like sometimes I'll text you at like 1 or 2 a.m. Like,
Yeah,
How
dude.
does-
I'll wake up and I'm just
Yeah.
like,
it's
Ross texting me,
it's
man.
like I'll be like, okay, so what do you think of this sound? Okay, cool, whatever, right? And then I'll get a text at like 7 a.m. and I wake up, I'm like, bro, what is this dude texting me? I look at it, he's like, what do you think of this software?
yeah.
Compare it to the software we have now,
Yeah.
because the software we have now we can do live stream calls, but this software we can edit a lot faster.
Yeah.
So then I'll be like, oh, okay, let's take a look into it.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, nah, I like the new one, or I like our old one because we can do all this.
Yeah.
So it's just like we just instead of having like a business meeting every week on
Mhm.
Discord or whatever, because it's just us two, we literally
Mhm.
can just text each other back and forth whenever.
Yeah. I'll be getting random FaceTime calls from you
Oh, dude, all the time.
all the time.
All
Just
the
during
time.
work, I'll just be driving. I'll be like, man, what's up, fool?
Yeah, no, I'd be in the library like studying.
Yeah.
Swear to God, I do this with all of my classes too.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like doing like my I'll be like doing my homework or whatever, or
Mhm.
like I'll be going back through like some genetic stuff, organic chemistry stuff, whatever. And then in my head, I'm like, hold on, if we're gonna make the thumbnail, how should we make it?
Yeah.
Speaking of, we gotta work on the thumbnail.
Oh god.
But yeah,
But I just don't know.
What?
That's our biggest challenge. I feel like is the thumbnail.
yeah,
'Cause they be looking ganky, bro.
All
If
the
that's
time.
even a word.
Genki.
Yeah, just musty, dusty.
Yeah, we gotta figure something out.
Yeah.
But like I'll FaceTime you like, okay, so what do you think of this for the thumbnail? No, you want to put it at the top corners? Okay, can you do it because I can't see your vision.
Yeah.
Then you do it. I'll look at it. I'll be like, all right, bet that looks fire. So then I'll be like, all right, cool.
Fuck.
But like I'll FaceTime you because like in my head, I'll just have like these freaking, what is the word?
Manifest
No, not manifest.
visions.
No. Yeah, visions. I'll say visions. Something like that. Spontaneous visions.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'll have like these spontaneous visions where I'm like, bro, what if we do this?
Yeah.
What if we change our thumbnail?
Yeah.
What if we make our solo videos shorter? Like how I had that freaking thing, like, why don't we just record longer so we don't have to record tomorrow?
Right.
Because we're on a roll right now. Why not just keep it going?
Oh god.